You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee, and coming soon to Brandon, South Dakota town, going to have Reaper Arsenal storefront. It's all like in the works right now. A little over a week from today it'll open, right?
Yeah, we're going to have a lot more details going through next week about this.
Excited.
We're all jacked up about it.
It's going to be really, really cool.
And it's Friday too. It's Red Shirt Friday.
It is Red Shirt Friday and Free Flag Friday. I mean, it's a big day.
Yeah, in fact, we will be giving away our first free flag today.
How exciting!
In partnership with the Maximum Promotions over there on West Avenue. So.
Mark and the crew. Thanks, guys.
Pretty cool. Let's see what's going on today. Who has birthdays? Glad you asked.
Hey, who has birthdays?
Let's see. Robert Haggis.
Okay.
No clue.
Today. He was Juan Epstein on Welcome Back, Kotter.
Oh,
okay.
You've got the entire cast.
Yeah, you know their real names.
Are you like part of the fan club? Or?
Well, see, I'm like 2 or 3 years older than you two.
Okay. It's like every 4 days there's somebody from Welcome Back on. He was the sound engineer from Welcome Back.
He was also Detective Manny Esposito on Cagney and Lacey.
Oh, that helps.
Okay.
That's much better.
All right. Oh, listen to you, John.
You guys make fun of the people I do interviews with.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be talking to Dennis Weaver's barber.
I tried. I couldn't get him. He's booked.
Oh, man. He was awesome in Night Stalker, Murphy Brown, and the dad in A Christmas Story, Darren McGavin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got that really great award.
He did. It's a major award.
Like from France.
Fragile.
And you know him, you love him, ladies and gentlemen, one of your fine, upstanding Minnehaha County commissioners and former Air Force vet, Dean Karski.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Mr. Karski.
Wow.
Dean, a long time, good guy. He is also sponsor of our 60 Seconds of Service here on Sunny Radio.
Yes, and he's our insurance agent, and a darn good one at that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dean.
Yes.
There you go. It was 1867. Swedish chemist Alfred Nobel patents dynamite.
Dynamite.
This very day. That happened actually over in England.
Oh, wow.
He was Swedish.
Yeah.
England came up with this stuff, got a patent in England. That's kind of where it all started. That is why for the Nobel Peace Prize, whatever, that ceremony actually takes place in Sweden.
Oh, nice.
As far as I know. Or Montrose, depending. 1952. Wow, 1952. This day, concept of the integrated circuit, the basis for all modern computers. We all know it. We know that as the microchip now is published by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Really?
Yeah, 1952. That's his name, Dummer.
Okay.
Could be Doomer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the microchip, basically 1952, with a concept for it.
Seems like Dummer is much smarter than us.
But then you think about it, modern day, just like this past week, that led to the divorce of Bill and Melinda Gates.
Yeah, it's all his fault. I don't think that had anything to do with it.
She, by the way, as of, was either yesterday or even, yesterday or the day before, she has now got a net worth of $2.4 billion.
Is she single?
Part of that, she's going to be soon. So I sent her a letter.
Damn.
I sent her a letter.
1945. Well, it's simple. It's like, you were married to Bill Gates. How bad can I be?
But here's the thing. Jeff Bezos.
You may have a chance.
But I'm saying, think about it this way. Jeff Bezos, he got divorced like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
His wife is already remarried.
Yeah, why not? Well, what are you going to do?
So
It was 1945, World War II. It was in all the papers. This is huge. This day, 1945, unconditional German surrender to the Allies.
nice.
Sweet.
It's a good thing.
Signed
Very
by
good thing.
Nazi leader General Alfred Jodl. He's filling in for Adolf, who was celebrating with a gun in his mouth in a bunker somewhere in Berlin.
Yeah.
So there you go. Wow, big stuff. I know, you know, we all know, and we can just stumble forward.
We will do exactly that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. It is brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee. Are you ready to travel again?
Join us for the best week of your life.
The Sands is an immersive Gen X era experience for 5 sun-filled and fun-filled days at Dreams and Secrets all-inclusive resorts in Cancun.
Enjoy music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Wang Chung,
Firehouse,
Honeymoon Suite,
Sea CNC Music Factory,
The Jets, and more.
Make plans to join us for the Sands.
October 25th through 30th.
Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
That's radiotravelgroup.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
What do you find interesting today, Dan?
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Yeah. Well, Mother's Day, Sunday, of
Yeah.
course. So naturally, you guys will be celebrating tomorrow.
Which is weird.
Well, I asked Heidi the other day, I said, so what you working for Mother's Day Sunday? She goes, well, we'll be celebrating on Saturday. Well, like I'm the idiot.
Of course, Dan.
I just found a national survey, and I found this interesting. They surveyed about 8,400, 500 people on this, and it was basically, how do you celebrate your mom on Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Only 41% celebrate in person. In other words, 41%
Sure.
adults are actually with their mother on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Phone conversation, 29%.
Okay.
Video chat, which is kind of a phone conversation, but you can see
Right.
them, right? Yeah,
It's
okay.
like the new style.
Yeah, that is 16%.
Okay.
This is the one that I found really interesting. Text or instant message, 14%.
They don't even talk to
Won't
them?
even call them. Hey,
Yeah, so
happy Mother's Day.
You know, and there aren't any more details than that, but I'm wondering, there must be a reason that you're not having a conversation. It just
Happy Mother's Day. LOL.
10% of those surveyed, and this again is one of my favorites, 10% don't know.
They don't know how they celebrate.
Okay.
Apparently haven't made up their minds, but 19% will not be celebrating at all.
I wonder if that's because mom's no longer around, or
What did you,
if
did
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
that's
call
me.
your
I'm in-
mom,
I'm
or
in
did
that
you go and see
19%.
her
Yeah.
on...
Well, it varied because my mother is Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And I pretty much lived in different parts of
Right.
the country for a better part of 30,
But you-
30 plus years.
you were a very good son because you called her often, didn't you?
Every Sunday, like clockwork,
Yeah.
every single Sunday. And
So
there were quite a few years where I'd make my way back to the cities
Yeah.
for Mother's Day. Yeah.
My mother's coming to visit, so that's going to work out really nice. I'm going to see her on Mother's Day on Saturday. Which,
It's going to be lovely.
again, I'm not quite sure how it became Saturday.
I think the funniest one is I didn't tell her I was coming.
Oh,
And my older brother, Uggs, had booked a little event room
oh yeah.
somewhere in the cities. I came walking in and I had a tray of something. I had stopped somewhere and gotten a big platter of something.
Yeah.
And I'm walking into the room, and here's all my other brothers and sisters-in-laws and whatever, nieces, nephews. And I walk into the room. My mother looks right at me, again, having no idea I'm even in town.
Yeah.
Looks at me and goes, "Oh, you can just put that over there." You know, I'm just standing there. My older brother Uggs just started laughing.
Good to see you too, Ma.
Just sit there waiting. You think she'll do a double take? I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
Said that over there.
Yeah, like I'm the help.
Thank you, concierge.
It's pretty funny.
Great.
Pretty funny. So
very
there, yeah, just some stuff I found interesting.
I find that very interesting, and that is how we play stuff Dan finds interesting.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. And Dan Farris back with probably some more stuff he finds interesting.
Hey, well, we have to do this. I'm excited about this. As we've been working with Mark and Brandy and the crew over at Maximum Promotions.
It's Free Flag Friday!
Yes, it is. I love this.
First one.
It is.
Lots of people have signed up to win this. We're not talking about some little handheld flag.
Yeah, don't blow this, Dan.
Not
It's
talking
the
about
first one.
some little flag decal.
Important.
It really matters.
This is a 3x5
That's a good size.
flag, 5-foot silver aluminum pole for your house with all the hardware to hook it up and everything else. This is pretty nice. And
It's a heck of a deal.
Matt Rosberg.
Oh,
Come on down, Matt.
hey, we know Matt.
Nice.
See what I'll do. I've got a certificate, and I will send that to Matt in the mail, and he can just walk that in
I just saw him last week. He's a great dude.
And redeem it. Yeah, and this is that size flag, any retail in-stock flag. So, you probably have some choices, too.
Fantastic.
That is very, very cool. When I saw him
Love
last
it.
week, it was the last day of Holy Humor Month, and then he told me some church jokes, which was pretty cool. So, good
Well,
to
that's
see him.
all you can do.
I know. Did you have more stuff? Or are we done with you?
Oh, no.
I'm not trying to make you leave or nothing. I'm just wondering.
This was interesting. I just saw a survey, and according to people who live in Sioux Falls, and one of the business or industries that come and go so often are restaurants, bars and restaurants.
Oh,
yeah. Right.
They're here one day, they're gone the next.
And that's really
here comes a
sad,
new
yeah.
one, and this is a list of places that have been in Sioux Falls that apparently a number of people would like to see come back.
I bet Gigglebees is on that list.
It is not.
Are you kidding me?
Gigglebees is not, but the Timber Lodge Steakhouse is.
That was good.
Oh, yeah, that was
nice.
good.
So is Bonanza.
I think I still have a coupon.
Oh, yeah,
for that.
John likes Bonanza.
Bonanza, and me and my kids used to go here a lot. Valentino's Grand
yeah.
Italian
Oh, yeah.
Buffet. Do you remember Knapp's Alabama Barbecue?
I do not.
Never heard of that.
For a long time, about the only place to get barbecue in this town was Famous Dave's and Knapp's. Knapp's is the corner of 41st and Western. It's a mattress place there now.
Okay.
But that was, quite a while ago. Bennigan's,
Oh, yeah.
which is now Sicky's Garage.
Yeah, I remember that.
The Lone Star Steakhouse.
Yeah, that's now a car wash.
Been converted into a car wash.
It would be funny if everything that you mentioned was now a
Is
car
now a
wash.
car
because
wash.
it
car wash, a
feels like
casino, or a tattoo shop.
it. Or a brewery.
TGI Fridays.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Yeah,
Those
I'm
by
really
the mall.
surprised that that's gone, but
Yeah.
Well, see, that was in a Radisson, and Radisson Company or Carlson Companies out of Minneapolis actually own that franchise.
okay.
Gotcha.
That's kind of how that worked. The Ground Round.
Oh, yeah,
Which is
that was
now,
good.
Now the 18th Amendment.
Yes.
The
a-
Boston,
across from
Boston
Carlson.
Market.
Oh, yeah.
That's now at Qdoba over there. But Boston Market, it was just
Are you
huge.
sure it's a Qdoba?
I think so.
I'm thinking of Boston Pizza, which is like I think it's Tokyo now.
Okay. And then this one recently just shut down, the Royal Fork.
Oh, yeah.
Want that.
They're just getting ready to open a car wash there. Just kidding. I don't think that's going to be a car wash.
But still, when you go by there, you can still see there's a couple dozen Ford LTDs and Buicks in the parking lot. People sitting there waiting
Just
for them to
waiting.
open.
watching.
Got a little coupon.
No, that was good. We have some friends that was their favorite place to go. Anytime we'd get together with them, we didn't have to ask where we're meeting. We just knew. Get
Just
to be at
knew.
the Royal Fork.
Yeah, people have their favorites. So
Gigglebees didn't make the list?
I
That
did not
surprises me
find
because
it.
I do miss Gigglebees.
Yeah, I thought for sure that would be on there somewhere.
Yeah, that's
Do you
right.
have a favorite
Probably
that's
because
not
they
on
were
there?
interviewing adults.
I think of the list. That particular list. I was a big fan of the Lone Star Steakhouse.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that was
I
really nice.
really loved their pork chops. They're fantastic. And just because of it was a frequent stop for me when Luke and Sadie were little. So Valentino's.
Yeah, it was a good place
I
too.
thought their food was pretty excellent for a buffet situation too. So
Nice. Well, Dan, thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate it a bunch.
thanks for letting me. I appreciate it very
We've
much.
got a lot of fun stuff to get to here. We've got Gail from Big Paws coming in just a moment. We're going to be chatting with her. You can go to Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort this whole month and make a contribution. And some of that money, all of that money actually goes to Big Paws. We'll get all the details from her. And then Ranger Dan's Critter Corner. Before you know it, it's all happening right here on the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
If you're looking for special prices on some pretty amazing products, check out the website radiosavings.com. We're adding new items all the time, so you might find something cool. And you can save money when you buy stuff at radiosavings.com. One other thing many people like, many of the products you'll find at radiosavings.com are made in the USA. Good quality items at great prices. Radiosavings.com.
We can save you more.
Radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture, and we are going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. And joining me in the studio, I have Gail Dickerson from Big Paws Canine. How you doing, Gail?
I'm great, John. Thanks. How are you doing?
I am fantastic, and this is a pretty cool month for you guys because there's something special happening for Big Paws, right?
Yes, sir. Grand Falls Casino has offered us their giving back for the month of May.
Nice.
I'm
So
pretty excited about
The
it.
thing that's neat about this is if you go to Grand Falls and donate $10 to Big Paws Canine, Grand Falls will give you a credit on your card to go and play that same $10. So at the end of the day, you make a donation and they give it right back to you so you can go and gamble and hopefully win a ton of money, right?
Right.
Now, let's talk about Big Paws Canine. So for somebody who maybe just rolled into town, they're brand new here, they've never heard of Big Paws Canine Foundation, what do you guys do?
We train and donate service and companion animals for disabled veterans and former first responders.
And how long has Big Paws Canine Foundation been around?
The entire organization has been around for 12 years, 10 years here in the Sioux Falls area.
Nice. And you've got some partner organizations, all part of the same organization in other parts of the country as well, right?
Yes. Yes, it's all the same organization, but we have specific areas in California, South Carolina, and here in Sioux Falls. But we do have dogs placed all over the country.
And the thing that's neat about that is you've got the East Coast, the West Coast, and then right here in the heart of the heartland.
Yes.
And I've had an opportunity to visit with some of the people, I think mainly people from the Sioux Falls region. I don't know that I've met folks from the other areas, but the people who you work with and you help them get a service animal, their words, not mine, has changed their life in a good way, which is really, really cool.
Yes, we're pretty proud of everything we've been able to accomplish. By definition, a service dog is a dog that is individually trained to do work or to perform a task to assist a person with a disability in their daily life. So the 4 areas we specialize in are PTSD, TBI, which stands for traumatic brain injury, mobility, and breathing disorders. So introducing these veterans and first responders to these dogs and the doors that these dogs are able to literally and figuratively open for these folks can be life-changing.
That is awesome. If somebody listening is going, hey, I'd like to make a donation, again, one simple way to do it right now, go to Grand Falls. You can donate up to $10 per person. So if there's a couple of you, you can donate $20 per couple every single day the rest of this month, and that all goes right to Big Paws, and Grand Falls will give you some money back. But for people who maybe are listening from another area, or if that's just not something they can do, how else can they donate to Big Paws Canine Foundation?
You can donate on our website, which is www.bigpawscanine.com, or you can mail a donation into Big Paws Canine, 3211 South Carolyn Avenue here in Sioux Falls, and 57106 is our zip.
And what do we put on the check? Just Big Paws Canine?
Yes, just Big Paws Canine or Big Paws Canine Foundation.
Now, something else that we were talking about before we went on the air, and I didn't even think of this, but there are people who they'll put Big Paws Canine Foundation literally in their will. So they've seen the amazing impact you've had, sometimes on their life or on somebody else's life, and they go, hey, when I'm done on this planet, I want what I have to go to this organization. So that's another thing people could do if they're going, hey, I love what you guys do. You're helping our heroes. I want to help you help the heroes. What a cool way to do it.
Absolutely. There are other ways, too. We don't want to see people die, obviously.
Sure.
So we're really grateful to be remembered in that way. But while everybody is still around, you can consider picking Big Paws Canine as your chosen charity on Amazon Smile.
Oh, nice.
As well, Thrivent Dollars. You can choose Big Paws because we've been approved by Thrivent as an approved charity.
That is awesome. And I'll tell you, we know firsthand the amazing impact that you've made. Huge fans. We're always, anytime we get an opportunity to shout from the rooftops about Big Paws, we do it because we love what you guys do. So thank you for making a huge impact and a wonderful difference in the lives of many people who are heroes. I think that's awesome.
It's our honor and pleasure to be able to show our thanks instead of just say our thanks to those who have done so much for us. And
there's an opportunity to meet the founder of Big Paws, the gentleman that started the whole thing 12 years ago, and super neat guy. And it's a cool opportunity to meet him. And there's going to be an opportunity for people to go out, dine, have some fun, enjoy a nice night at the Barrel House, and then you guys get a percentage of the funds from that as well, right?
We do, and that's for the entire day when the Barrel House is open during business hours. 10% of the proceeds go to Big Paws, and we will have a variety of Big Paws folks and their dogs kind of strolling around throughout the day and the evening, as well as the opportunity to meet our founder, Steve Slavic.
And that is coming up on Monday, May 17th, and I'm going to make sure we make plans to be there too. I think that'll be a whole lot of fun.
Great. Look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you so much for all that you do. And again, if you'd like to learn more, bigpawscanine.com. Again, bigpawscanine.com. This has been today's Bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine and Sioux Falls.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now, but we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters, too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
All right, fellas, Friday morning. Salute off the Wells Darius Brim of the Ranger Dan Cap to you, too. Hello there, Mustafa. Hi, Heidi.
Ranger Dan.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, we're getting ready to wrap things up here in the next little while, 3, 4, 5 days. Who knows? How many letters are there in the alphabet? There's a bunch. We're working our way through it. We're up to letter X today, little radio rangers.
Almost
The letter
done.
X.
Xylophone.
I won't fool with you. I won't be playing games here. Boy, there ain't a lot working in the old world of nature and critters when it comes to X. It's been kind of a tough one, and I tell you what, the X, well, that can be a little confusing. It's a bit mucked up. For instance, like Kenny over there just said, take the word xylophone. Now, that's spelled with an X, but it sounds like it should be spelled with a Z. Am I right?
Right.
It does.
I think I'm right. Like zebra.
Oh, does that start with X?
There's a critter that starts with the letter Z.
Oh, okay.
Or how about like with X, just the term X, the word X, as in my ex, as in the former Mrs. Ranger wife. That X actually starts with an E.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So weird.
Or how about the current super popular word that's been thrown around quite a bit lately, xenophobe?
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
Well, again, that starts with a Z, you would think, but no, it's another X word.
So it's xenophobe?
In case you don't know, xenophobe or xenophobia, that is some kind of condition that, according to the media, mostly all white people have it.
Oh, wow.
Now, there is, in fact, one little critter I did stumble over that's known as an X-ray fish. Actually does start with the letter X, an X-ray fish. It's just a little 2-3-inch little fish. It's called X-ray fish because that little fellow is translucent. It's transparent. In other words, it's dang near see-through.
Oh, wow.
Almost like a ghost or something.
Huh.
In fact, the X-ray fish would be pretty much invisible if it weren't for those little lead aprons they wear. That's all the time we have today, little Radio Rangers. Till next Critter Corner, this is Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, May 7th, 2021. Equities traded in a very tight range Thursday as traders braced for a very important NFP report. The report is expected to show a minimum of 1 million new jobs, which is both good and bad for the market. In the bull case, a high number of jobs is indicative of a rapidly improving economic situation. In the bear case, a high number of new jobs will put additional upward pressure on inflation and raise fears of higher interest rates. Based on the number of S&P 500 companies talking about price increases, it looks like inflation is already here. Next week could bring more volatility to the market. The earnings season is quieting down, and there aren't many economic releases, but the ones we have will be closely watched. Topping the list are the CPI and PPI numbers for April, numbers that could either soothe or spook the market. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.